Alright, let's try some of these proportion word problems. And remember, we're using our cross products rule. So we're going to multiply diagonals and divide by leftovers. It's going to work the same way, except now we have word problems. So we're looking at number 13 here. It says, a contractor estimates it will cost $2,400 to build a deck to a customer's specifications. How much would it cost to build 5 similar decks? Alright, so first of all, what's the first ratio? Let's look at that first sentence again. A contractor estimates it will cost $2,400 to build one deck. Okay? So the first ratio is 1. One deck costs $2,400. One deck costs $2,400. So, the question is asking you, how much will it cost to build 5 similar decks? So if one deck costs $2,400, how much money would 5 decks cost? Alright, so one costs $2,400. How much will 5 cost? So that's how our proportion problem will be set up. Okay, so we want to first cross multiply diagonals. So we're going to do 2,400 times 5, which equals $12,000. $12,000. Alright, now our last step is to divide by our leftovers. So the only number we have left over is 1. So what is 12,000 divided by 1? Well, that's just 12,000. 12,000. So let's look at our question again. Alright, if it costs $2,400 to build a deck, how much will it cost to build 5 decks, similar decks? So N equals 12,000. Alright. Number 14. A recipe requires 3 cups of flour to make 27 dinner rolls. How much flour is needed to make 9 rolls? A recipe requires 3 cups of flour to make 27 dinner rolls. How much flour is needed to make 9 rolls? Okay, so here's my proportion. It takes 3 cups to make 27 rolls. 3 cups of flour to make 27 rolls. How much flour is needed to make 9 rolls? So for this ratio, this is the ratio of how much flour how much flour you would need to make 27 rolls. And now we are wondering how much flour it would take to make 9 rolls. So you see that for the denominator, this number represents rolls for both fractions. The top number represents flour. So make sure that stays consistent. So if the flour goes on top over here, the flour is going to go on top over here. If rolls goes on bottom over here, rolls goes on bottom over here. Alright, so let's use our rules. What two numbers are diagonal? Well, I have 3 and 9. We're going to multiply 3 times 9, which is 27. Alright, now I'm going to divide by my leftover. The 9's gone, the 3's gone. I have 27 left over. So I'm going to divide by 27, and I get 1. N equals 1. What does that mean? Well, if we plug it back in up here where N is, it takes 1 cup of flour to make 9 rolls. So it takes 3 cups to make 27. That makes sense because 27 divided by 3 is 9, and 3 divided by 3 is 1. These are just equivalent fractions, remember. So N equals 1. Alright? You don't have to worry about these blanks here. All I care to know is what N equals. So show your work just like I am, maybe on the back or on a separate sheet of paper. Alright, last one. Mandy runs 4 kilometers in 18 minutes. She plans to run a 15-kilometer race. How long will it take her to complete the race? Now we're assuming that she is running at the same rate here. So let's set up a proportion. Mandy runs 4 kilometers and it takes her 18 minutes. Alright, this is kilometers. This is minutes. Sometimes it helps to put labels just to make sure I'm putting my numbers in the right place. Alright, and it says she plans to run a 15-kilometer race, and how many minutes will it take her to complete the race? So N is what we're looking for, and that's the number of minutes. So it takes her this long to run this far. How long will it take her to run this far? Okay? So let's use our cross products rule. So we're going to find our diagonal here. 18 and 15 are my diagonals. So I'm going to multiply 18 times 15. That equals 270. Now I'm going to divide by my leftover. This is gone, this is gone. My leftover is 4, so I'm going to divide 270 divided by 4, and I get N equals 67.5. So 67.5 minutes is how long it would take Mandy to run 15 kilometers. I'm going to write my answer right here. N equals 67.5 minutes. So it would take a little bit over an hour for Mandy to run 15 kilometers. Alright, try the rest on your own, and remember, I want to see the work on the back side of the paper or a separate sheet. Good luck.